This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
First, your lordships decide whether it's a case of reinvestigation or pardon. So this decision has not yet been raised by your lordships. Neither your lordships has allowed reinvestigation nor your lordships has.
There's a final prayer over here.
Huh?
That is a final prayer over here.
How this can come?
No, final prayer, two alternative prayers they have made.
So, if a further investigation is allowed, only in that case this question.
Further investigation I will not allow. That will investigating authority will do it on their own.
So then why your lordships will do it? Why your lordships vesting is required? If he can approach the CBI, if the CBI feels, CBI will do it. What is the lawyer's right to go in this scene of place? Is a part of investigation. Where is the lawyer's right?
No, he's limited. He will not open the seal. His only difficulty is that had it been a normal place, he could have gone like that. It is surrounded or deputed by CRPF.
He has missed his chance. He should have asked for it before the trial court. This is not a litigation. I have all sympathy. But this litigation should not be treated as a capital for publicity. This is enough of the thing we have seen. Things have we have made so serious attempt, it has become made cool. Again you want to revive? Again you want to, whenever you don't have anything, then come up with the rgkar. First question, Milord, lawyer's right to go. Second question is, Milord, can there be roving inquiry? I will file an affidavit. I will take all points, decide. And until court reaches a conclusion, there is no further investigation is required. This is not necessary.
No, reinvestigation is a
then the CBI says yes, reinvestigation.
Because further investigation I cannot say.
If it is a reinvestigation, entire thing will go.
And further
taking a very tremendous risk.
That was I was supposed to ask him.
Now, first let him say reinvestigation. Let him ask for reinvestigation, setting aside of the entire inquiry.
No, if you see the prayers in the repetition.
Your alternative. I am coming, Milord. Milord, if litigation cannot be taken as a chance, let me take a chance. No chance in a writ court. Trial court has said about the continue with the further investigation to the CBI. Therefore, your lordships are not required to touch that. If there is any discrepancy, anything, you go and say there. Why writ court is being approached? Second reinvestigation. Then that investigation is gone. Gone means everything is gone.
No, yes. Serious.
Serious issue. Let him decide first what he is asking. Well, one cannot have two votes. My lord, I just tell your lordships, my lord, exactly these things was solved. Another step was asked for before the CGI and said to the council, that time Firajidolji was a council of others. You are taking a tremendous risk, don't take this risk. You take the risk, reinvestigation. You say reinvestigation. Set aside the entire termination. My lord, kindly do not take it. I am not advocating for others. Someone is not before your lordships. Article 21 is applicable to all the persons, including the persons who is in conviction.
All right, then one thing I am doing, Mr. Edelji, you seek permission of the where are you submitting the regular reports?
Before the learned court.
Learned court below means which court? SCGM Sialda?
SCGM Sialda, they are directed to further investigation. SCGM.
So I'm asking him to approach the SCGM Sialda.
Let him go there, whether it is required or not.
You ask your investigating officer to go over there, let him file an application, it will be heard.
And my lord, kindly first, excuse me, excuse me, my lord, kindly decide. No, please, kindly decide. Is it a case of further investigation? It is a case of reinvestigation.
No, what I am doing now is that unnecessarily I should not delay with whatever expectations a person has come with a litigation. I am granting the parties to file the affidavits. Let the affidavits be filed, sir. Let it be. That would be much more. So far as this application is concerned, let the ACGM see.
It's a very sensitive issue. Very sensitive issue.
The main application is fixed on 38.
The main application, because otherwise, what is happening today, Mr. Moitro was arguing in a manner that was on a different platform totally. He was challenging regarding some of the forensic and medical reports. That was restricted to the averments, at least in the petition.
Exception
To the I remember that, sir. Now he is not there. Mr. Edulji has come in. He is thinking in terms of his advocacy. I have got nothing to say that a litigant is entitled to do. But for a court of law to shift from one point to another point outside the scope of the writ petition, that becomes very difficult in a matter which is consuming so much time of the court, and then thousands of litigations are pending. Is great anxiety.
With all due respect to Mr. Bandopadhyay, my lord, for any lawyer who wants to do a trial or wants further investigation in a case like this or in any other sensitive case, visiting the place of occurrence is of primary importance, because what you see with your naked eye, you can never see it with photographs or anything. I don't think Mr. Bandopadhyay will dispute what I'm saying.
No, I am not disputing. It is not a case of a trial. Why you have not? That's the reason I have said you have missed. Sorry, you have missed your bus. Further investigation of an illegal.
Mr. Edulji, till date.
Missed your bus.
Till date.
The bus hasn't started yet.
Oh yes, bus had already been started. You are sleeping.
Mr. Edulji,
you have become a prisoner.
One minute. Let me complete. I have other matters, sir.
You have become prisoner of.
Mr. Edulji, what is till date? Have you ever prayed since the trial has commenced? Ever prayed? Any lawyer has ever prayed for this? Go to the learned magistrate. Pray for that. I am directing the magistrate on conditions which the magistrate deems fit and proper. Since CBI has got no objection, they have said.
Yes, Lordship, but officer and what sections?
Just one more thing, my lord, on the DI path application, they can decide it on that.
If today you file, today it will be decided. I can direct that also. I have got no issues regarding this. But the mother court, he is correct. The mother court must be informed. It cannot be kept in the dark. Essentially. So should I dispose it off? Again, taking up the matter would be difficult. It's a small matter.
The direction that the CBI has no objection to me going to the PO.
That he is not saying now. That he is not saying.
The presence of the officer.
This is a.
And I have an objection. Kindly record that.
They said with the officer present.
And I will record your objection. But then.
Objection.
See, without keeping this.
The state of West Bengal has.
Oh, of course I have. You can't reopen. You have. Problem is this.
Very good. I am sending it to the ACGM.
I don't know about
after hearing the CBI, the application would be this.
I have never appeared before the media. And you know that, Mr. Balda.
No, I am not talking about.
Chalo. Petitioner. I'm just relegating it to the Sialda court. ACGM Sialda is insisting of the further investigation.
Just one thing I mentioned. Kindly see character of the applicant. Instant application is being necessitated for seeking permission to allow our counsel, Mr. Edulji, senior advocate, and 6 other juniors to visit the place of occurrence, that is the trial, except this seminar room, which is the place of occurrence. So, my lord, it is our duty to inform you that we do not have any objection if they want to visit the place of occurrence as well as the any other places in Archie.
I'm granting he has taken out. I'm just observing since ACGM is in session of the matter. Yes. You are submitting your reports before the ACGM,
right?
Not before me.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. And periodical report is being filed there.
Filed over there.
Yes.
I'm just relegating on the same day, just let the application be disposed of whenever he files that.
As your lordship.
And
After hearing all the parties.
after hearing.
But our stand is very clear. So far as the stand taken by CBI, my lord, it is very clear. So that I need to inform before your lordship.
But you are raising no objection, basically.
Yes, my lord, we do not have any objection.
Then Miller, kindly point out my objection. Either CBI says their investigation was incorrect, re-investigation is required. In that case, let him be permitted. Kindly record this. And this. Plus, my lord, further investigation is continuing. In the further investigation, CBI will take help of whatever the process. I don't have any objection there. But a lawyer, as not a matter of right, cannot seek for permission of that. If a CBI feels Mr. Additional Solicitor General Tushar Mehta will come and see this, I don't mind. Attorney General of India will come, I don't mind.
But Firoz can't.
Huh?
But Firoz
No,
can't.
if it's a thing. No, their lawyers have failed to assist them. Other lawyers are required. Here ASC, DSD have failed to discharge their duties. Other lawyers said, I don't. But a lawyer, as a matter of right, in case of further investigation.
You are appearing for a de facto complaint, basically.
But it cannot be a team of investigation.
I am not asking to be a team of investigation.
Team of
What
that-
I am asking, no, I want to understand the topography, so I can assess the scope whether.
I am just quoting two words. See, really I was reading on the other day, and my lord, if we know now it's a complete. See, it is a settled proposition of law that what cannot be done directly is not permissible indirectly. We are aware about it. Now sleep. It is settled that what cannot be done directly is not permissible to be done obliquely. For oblique reason cannot be done. Whenever the CBI, I think that whenever the CBI has called them, they have gone there. They have cooperated with that. If you are dissatisfied with the CBI's investigation, that's a different part. That's a different part altogether. Therefore, you are asking for the re-investigation. And CBI says, your investigation is faulty, re-investigation will be done.
Okay. Mr. Bandhavate, how much time will you take to file your affidavit?
I will file within 7 days.
You want to use an affidavit, Mr.
Affidavit দরকার আছে
But if you also direct immediately to decide the magistrate to do it, then the
whatever magistrate is decide, but we don't have any
no, not on this main writ petition.
main writ petition.
Main writ petition.
Report, periodical report is being filed before your lordships. Go.
no, you main read petition. I need quiz times.
Because I want to end this chapter here. Let the hearing start, please, because what is happening to earlier Mr. Moitro was arguing.
Yes.
Now Mr. Idul Ji has come. Obviously,
He has to hear it from the very beginning.
each time it is until and unless I reduce that into a writing,
Right.
everything is on oath before me. Otherwise, it is becoming very difficult to read.
Two. But I had one reply.
ভাবছি নেবো না 3 নেবো 3 নিতে হবে
কেন?
আর matter
I'm just shifting the date of
Just
30th.
one thing your lordship record.
matter comes up after 12th from 21st.
Let us calculate that is, let me hear Mr. Mojumdar. 30th I'm cancelling.
30th, yes. Your lordship.
30th, nothing will happen
Nothing will
happen on 30th.
Yes.
Periodical reports, as usual, tendency of this matter is no hindrance for continuation of further investigation
That is
And
I indicated one to you.
and of further reports being filed before the SCGMC Allah. I have not passed
Kindly
it.
record in this proceeding, kindly record that pursuant to the direction given by the learned SCGM Shialda, the further investigation is continuing by this the investigating agency. Now it is the mandate in the law, your lordships knows better than us. But we have to take permission from the magistrate. If the magistrate is satisfied, then only he can give permission for further investigation. That he is giving time to time.
And also, my lord, kindly, in your lordship's order, kindly give state to state to appear before for this application.
Then you go, otherwise your PP will give no objection. Then you go, otherwise your PP will give no objection.
Yes, PP will. When I am coming, I am coming.
But how can he liberty?
হ্যাঁ,
be
বলছে
given to
আপনাকে
him?
যেতে
Or
হলো।
he's not part of the proceedings anymore.
No, that's the reason exactly. That it is man, it cannot be done. Because now CBI is with your favor. My case is very clear.
No, I'm let me go. Simple point. Other matters are
CBI is an impartial agency. We are conducting investigation.
What is judging?
Yes.
What is the chief two judges of the Supreme Court have said?
And what about the
Say, don't say.
Acha, petitioner. No, Mr. Edulji, please.
We are very bad. You are good now, Mr. Rizulji.
Acha, Mr. Edulji, appearing for the petitioner has sought for permission to visit the place. You use the term place of occurrence over here. To visit the site of to visit the site at rgkar Medical College
Place
and
of occurrence
Hospital.
of the crime, except the seminar room where the actual the incident.
But in the prayer, he said place of occurrence.
But para 2 have shown. what they have
बोला मिस्टर एडिलजी लाने सीनियर एडवोकेट लोगों सब सीनियर एडवोकेट हो गए थे along with his juniors as he has freshly entered appearance in connection with the instant case in connection with the writ petition which has been preferred before the court. Miss Learned 8 senior advocate 8 has pointed out that he intends to visit the site of occurrence of crime except the seminar room at rgkar Medical College and Hospital. Full stop. On the other hand, Mr. Mojumdar, learned DSGI, appearing for the CBI submits. They have no objection if the learned advocate 8 intends to visit advocate for the petitioner intends to visit the
kindly right
not record.
Not kindly say whatever court decide we'll obey by that.
No,
How can I how can he replace my argument?
now
How can it be, my lord?
how it can
it be?
But your lordship is persuaded since he has given a no objection.
আমি কিছু লিখছি না এই টাইম চলে যাচ্ছে সকলে এত লোকের মামলা আছে আচ্ছা সিন্স আই এম রেলিগেটিং আই এম নট অ্যাপ্লাইং মাই মাইন্ড
Can you clarify which is the place of occurrence?
This is not tampering with the
ওটা কেটে দাও ওখানে কেটে দাও
Sorry, sir, I don't have
সিন্স
much knowledge of laws.
আচ্ছা learned advocate 8
Sir, I have learned my law.
lawyers whom you are giving the senior advocate designation very recently. I see within 6 months, almost 50-70% have become a great lawyer of Calcutta. Yesterday also I faced it with the other lawyer. All of a sudden, who wanted to have conference for me for give me 5 minutes time, 5 minutes time, 2 minutes time. Yesterday they don't have, and now they are not having a time even to sit. They are saying now.
No, but Mr. Bondapata, you can't generalize.
Let him exhaust himself. This is the language I am hearing.
You can't
No, this
generalize
is not hearing.
because I have
What-
always said that I have learned my writ from him.
What may be my objection or not, you can't say in this way.
So I have learned my writ from you. And
My objection, what objection? I am not supposed to give you answer.
please let me
And Mr. very tall. Now,
But shorter than Mr. Bandapata. Always.
no, very tall now.
Mr. Edulji has further contended that since the CRPA since
Now, what time one lawyer in a year?
since CRPA is
no, sir. After that, second
is guarding in the since CRPF is in charge of security of the say aid hospital. such permission is warranted from a court of law. Mr. Mr. Mojumdar, learned DSGI, appearing for the CBI, has left it to the discretion of the court.
And
So far as the issue.
further investigation is going on in terms of the order.
However, it has been submitted on behalf of the CBI that further investigation is being continuing, and periodical reports are being filed before the learned aid ACJ AMC, and the jurisdictional court is already in of the issue. Mr. Bandyopadhyay, please assist me here. You have a series of objections. Mr. Bandyopadhyay, learned a senior counsel appearing on behalf of the state, raises objection in respect of the application preferred by the petitioner, and submits that in case the petitioner intends to advance prayers for reinvestigation, the same should be followed with a prayer for setting aside all the whole of the investigation and the consequences thereof from the inception. It is additionally full stop. It is additionally submitted on behalf of the state that the petitioner cannot obliquely approach the obliquely advance prayers without the main prayer being settled, so far as he is demand before or the writ court is concerned, as to whether they are intending to have further investigation or a fresh investigation from the very first day when the unfortunate incident took place. Thirdly, what is more points of view, Mr. Bandyopadhyay? What are the other points?
No right.
The lawyers of the it is further additionally it has been contended that the petitioner's lawyer do not have a right to visit the place of occurrence, as the investigation is carried out by a specialized agency. Yes.
Number 4, even if the right was there, they have missed the chance when the trial.
Even if the right was available to the petitioner's advocate, they have wasted the chance, since the trial of the case is over and no prayer was advanced in course of the trial, either before the learned magistrate or before the learned sessions court who conducted the trial. Be that as it may, since the further investigation and the is being carried out by the CBI, and the learned ACJ Sialda is in of the issues, and the application as such is in its original form, I am of the opinion that no order can be passed without the learned ACJ Sialda being kept informed. Full stop. Accordingly, I direct the petitioner to take out such an application before the learned ACJ Sialda. Learned ACJ Sialda would either would within a period of 48 hours dispose of the application by issuing notice to all necessary parties,
including state.
It has got nothing to do with it.
Because this is kind of see. Before you two are in a same boat. I am only the.
Sometimes you're in board. But how can I don't think he has invested? The state have.
Their points are not there.
Since state is a party to the litigation before the writ court, if the state intends to have an audience before the learned ACJ Sialda, learned ACJ, because criminal court is completely different, sir. Anyway,
Your Lordship can remember when the conviction was awarded to the principal accused, the state preferred an appeal for
no, but since he is before me, if state intends to have an audience, it will be a discussion. I am.
Now this court, the division bench has rejected the prayer of the state.
Rejected
that they don't have any.
So same thing. Whatever is there, I am not saying, I am hearing three of you. The read court, they made a party state.
That is true.
It's not that Mr. Bandyopadhyay has come up as an addition of party. Since state is a party before the read court, if state approaches, they may be given an audience, sir. It is for the. আজ কি বললাম?
বড় করতে তো পারলে না
হ্যাঁ
কিছুই তো we would not have come. This Mr. Mujumdar's clients have failed to do anything.
ঠিক আছে
What is
কি বললাম? Since
I have arrested one person that was
the read petition, if any if state prays for any audience before the learned ACGM, so far as this issue is concerned, the learned magistrate would exercise his discretion on.
Decide as locus standard to.
I left it to you. The learned magistrate would exercise his discretion for affording such audience. তারপর হয়ে গেছে আর যাক সবাই চেঁচামেচি করে শুধু একা ফিরোজ এদুলজি যাবে হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা
ক্যামেরার সামনে
Sir, my lord, I have said one thing. CBI does not do anything, only Kitchberry for.
এই কি হলো বলো বলো 11টা বেজে গেল কি কি বলো
Whose photo?
CBI officer.
ACGM Sialda for affording whether to afford any audience to the state.
But all parties to act also.
এখনো হয়নি affidavit study.
In the main matter, you're not.
So far as the main read petition is concerned, the respondents being the CBI and the state, the CBI and the state, if they intend to use any affidavit in opposition, such affidavit in opposition and be filed by
4 weeks. Not let it be 4 weeks.
1 2 3 4 আজ কত 26 তারিখ না
But after 12th August, then it's submitted.
20 after 12th করো 24th of July you file affidavit in opposition. By 24th of July 2025, affidavit in reply, if any, by 11th of August, 18th of August, I'm fixing the matter. In the meantime, you come up with a comprehensive, I'm giving you long time with an indication what are you going to do in future. A summary.
I shall comment.
Because last hearing I did 1 month ago, another 1.5 months, almost 3 months I'm granting you.
On 18th, madam, may kindly make some time.
Last occasion also in our report we have indicated in which aspect we need to conduct further investigation.
চারটে hearing হবে না হয় না you started see other forwarders matters nobody up to 12 o'clock I thought I will.
Too much times have gone in the morning.
So he has been pursuing me for the since last 3 days since I
Monday.
কি বলো
All of you are waiting when you are still come back.
No, this is
We are actually become lightless when you are not there. Yes. Again enjoying the life.
কি বলছে let the read petition appear another hearing at 4 p.m. on 18th of August 2025. Chalo.
Developers, my lord.
Accordingly, CA 1 of 2025 is disposed of.
Again, I will come at 4.
All parties, including the learned aid, ACGM Sialda, will act on server copy of this order.
Again, I will come at 4 p.m.